If you're a bull, you need to see this thing close above that trend line. If it closes below, it hasn't confirmed yet, so the bears don't take over fully. But remember, the more it consolidates below, what type of pattern could it be making, right? Bear flag. So again, down, sideways, right? So again, bulls need to get this back above soon. Otherwise, the bears are going to get more confident. More confident bears means more scared bulls, and ultimately it could drop down. If they can get it back above here, well, guess what?
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoinzilla, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoinzilla offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoinzilla. Subscribe now. In this video, Gareth will share his insights on: will Bitcoin confirm below the white trend line? What are the probabilities of it going up or down? Is it a risk-on day in the stock market? Will the bulls regain control or will the bears take over? Let's join Gareth in this interview about these topics and more.
Looking at Bitcoin, what do we have, right? So Bitcoin stayed below that key trend line. Now it is pushing back up. Ask yourself this: did Bitcoin confirm below the white trend line? Yay or nay? The answer is no, it didn't. So it again, what we say yesterday, probabilities were about 50-50, right? Of whether it was going to go down or up. Right now, it's trying to fight its way back up. It's early in the day. If you look at yesterday, and I zoom in on this, what happened yesterday, right? Yesterday, it went up to that line too and then pulled back. So today, it's doing it again. We have to see. It's a risk-on day in the stock market, so that's good. That means maybe it can get that risk-on push. But ultimately, if you're a bull, you need to see this thing close above that trend line. If it closes below, it hasn't confirmed yet, so the bears don't take over fully. But remember, the more it consolidates below, what type of pattern could it be making, right? Bear flag. So again, down, sideways, right? So again, bulls need to get this back above soon. Otherwise, the bears are going to get more confident. More confident bears means more scared bulls, and ultimately it could drop down. If they can get it back above here, well, guess what? Now you can actually go test what we would call the scene of the crime of the bull flag bottom, right? Remember this bull flag over here? Oh, let me just draw that in. Right here and right here, which failed. So that would be now resistance. So if you get a move up, that's going to be your next resistance level on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's price has been fluctuating, moving between $66,182 and $69,199 in a day. This shows a tug-of-war between buyers, bulls, and sellers, bears. Different oscillators are giving mixed signals. Some are bearish while others are neutral. This means the market is uncertain, so tread carefully. Short-term and long-term moving averages tell different stories. Short-term averages suggest caution, while long-term averages show strength. This means there's some short-term risk but long-term potential. Despite the short-term risks and mixed oscillator signals, the key support levels and long-term averages suggest a positive outlook. The market seems ready for an upward move. On the other hand, sell signals from some oscillators and short-term averages suggest caution. The mixed oscillator signals and active sell signals hint at possible downward pressure.
Let's go to the Ethereum chart. Ethereum never broke its trend line, so that's a small positive. It's still getting a bounce just the same. Look at this cool trend line, though. Again, going all the way over here. Look at all these pivot points right through here, there, and where did we stop? Right there. So again, it's holding support. The bulls right now are still technically in charge of the chart. Breaks down and confirms, the bears take over control, right? So again, basically that's what markets are. It's you have 1 million people that are bulls and 1 million people that are bears. When there's more bears, like 1.5 million bears, then control goes to the downside. When there's 1.5 million versus 1 million bulls, right? I mean, if the bulls have the 1.5 million, then it's moving to the upside. And that's really all it is. It's sentiment, it's psychological. The markets are basically like if I had to train, let's say someone comes to me and says, hey, I want you to train me as a pro trader. The ideal profession, I know you'd think like, oh, well, maybe they should have worked at, Schwab or Goldman Sachs. No. Preconceived BS from Wall Street. I don't like that. That's not a good trader. I want a psychology professor. I want a psychologist. I want someone who knows the human condition. That's the best traders in the world. You want to get better at trading, start learning about what goes on in here. That is the most important thing.
Doodles, an Ethereum non-fungible token, NFT series, plans to release an animated film with music in summer 2024. The film, Dollsville and the Doodleverse, will feature a soundtrack and voiceovers from artists Pharrell Williams, Lil Wayne, and Quailaray. Sharman Masavar-Rahmani, Goldman Sachs Wealth Management CIO, doubts the value of cryptocurrency as an investment. She believes that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies don't create value, and compares the crypto hype to past speculative bubbles like the tulip craze in the 1600s.
Next up, let's take a look here at Cardano real quick. Cardano, look at this beautiful parallel. It is holding the lower range. We can see all these levels here, all these high pivots right here, and look at what we just hit. So Cardano's actually bouncing off support. In terms of resistance, there's a level light up here. And again, it's right at that midpoint. That would be your high-end target price in the near term, right back to 70 cents. If it can't get there, and let's say it consolidates in a bear flag, right? Bear flag, then you got to be careful. Same thing. Watch for confirmation to the downside. All right, next up, gold, guys. Gold again here. If we go to the daily chart, you can see if I zoom in on the daily chart, just a tiny little pullback. Look at where my trend line is. It's so close for where I wanted to short gold. Again, I miss plenty of trades. Every single day I miss trades. Not the end of the world. There's always another one. I just need to catch a couple of them to make good money. But again, that would be at least for me, that's my target. If we get to, let's say, 23.20 or 23.30, maybe on the jobs report tomorrow, maybe it'll pop on that. We'll have to see what the U.S. dollar does.
Irina Delkinska, the supposed legal and compliance head of OneCoin, has been sentenced to 4 years in prison by a U.S. court for her role in the cryptocurrency scam. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams stated that Delkinska was instrumental in money laundering and victimizing millions, contributing to the vast OneCoin pyramid scheme.
Silver has confirmed a breakout. So finally, I get to say those words. I know there's a lot of silver bulls out there, but finally it has confirmed, okay? And again, you can see here's your inverse head and shoulders, right? So there it is, very clear. And we closed above. There's your confirmation right up there. Now, do I buy this and say, oh, let me go long silver because now it's like confirmed to the break? The answer is no. At least I don't. I don't do it, okay? What I do is I say, okay, this is now a confirmed level of support. Once you confirm above, this was resistance, right? It was resistance, got rejected many times. Now you've confirmed. Now this becomes major support. So if silver pulls back into this level, that becomes now a level for me to buy for the move up. If it confirms below, then you just stop out. Very simple, right? Again, try to keep it simple in trading. Look, I don't have a ton of indicators on my chart. I just don't. I'm a believer that simple is better. Oil, real quick, guys, take a look at oil. If we look at this chart here, it's hard to see, but again, here was your high yesterday or 2 days ago. There's where you closed, just literally fraction below that level. It means that it did not confirm yet. Now, by the way, it still could confirm. Like if we shoot up today, it could confirm, but right now you're getting a little bit of a down move. Ultimately, I want to see it come back below here, and then you really get back below the levels, and it should see more downside. But again, all about the economy, right? The global economy, a lot of stimulus out there again for the globe. Now, again, does the U.S. follow suit? How does that happen? Lastly, natural gas. Natural gas, again, guys, it has pushed above, so we know we've moved up. Looks like we confirmed. That means that this technical level is now support. For me, this is starting to make a little bull flag, so that's a positive. I don't mind that it was up yesterday and then it gave back those gains. All I care about is a healthy chart. This is a healthy chart, right? It's up and consolidation, up and consolidation.
If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.